Can you guess the football player? Do not forget to follow the channel and turn on notifications. Ready? Let's begin. Which player is nicknamed CR7? Cristiano Ronaldo. The nickname combines his initials with his famous shirt number. Which Argentine is often called La Pulga? Lionel Messi. Which Brazilian legend is famous for the bicycle kick in Escape to Victory? Pelé. He won 3 World Cups as a player. Which French player won the 1998 Ballon d'Or after leading France? Zinedine Zidane. Which goalkeeper was nicknamed the Great Dane? Peter Schmeichel. Which Italian goalkeeper is famous for his long career with Juventus in Italy? Gianluigi Buffon. He was part of Italy's 2006 World Cup winning squad. Which Dutch player popularized the Cruyff turn? Johan Cruyff. Which player is known for the Hand of God goal? Diego Maradona. Which Brazilian star was famous for elasticos and a huge smile? Ronaldinho. His creativity made him a global icon in the 2000s. Which Spanish goalkeeper captained Spain to the 2010 World Cup? Iker Casillas. Which midfielder is known as the Maestro and played for Barcelona and Spain? Xavi. Which Croatian midfielder won the 2018 Ballon d'Or? Luka Modric. That award broke a long Messi-Ronaldo run. Which Egyptian forward became a Liverpool star wearing number 11? Mohamed Salah. Which Norwegian striker is known for prolific scoring at Manchester City? Erling Haaland. Which French forward is strongly associated with Arsenal's Invincibles? Thierry Henry. Arsenal went unbeaten in the 2003-04 Premier League season. Which Portuguese winger became famous at Manchester United before Real Madrid? Cristiano Ronaldo. Which Argentine striker was nicknamed Kun? Sergio Aguero. Which German goalkeeper is famous for playing as a sweeper keeper? Manuel Neuer. Which Polish striker starred for Bayern Munich and Barcelona? Robert Lewandowski. Which Belgian midfielder is known for elite passing and vision? Kevin De Bruyne. Which Uruguayan forward was famous for his time at Liverpool and Barcelona? Luis Suarez. Which Welsh player is famous for pace and a bicycle kick in a Champions League final? Gareth Bale. Which English striker is Tottenham's all-time leading Premier League scorer? Harry Kane. Which Swedish striker is famous for acrobatic goals and confidence? Zlatan Ibrahimovic. One of his most famous goals was an overhead kick against England. Which Brazilian left-back was famous for powerful free kicks? Roberto Carlos. Which Italian defender won the 2006 Ballon d'Or? Fabio Cannavaro. Which Cameroonian striker starred for Barcelona and Inter? Samuel Eto'o. Which Liberian striker won the Ballon d'Or in 1995? George Weah. He later became president of Liberia. Which English midfielder was famous for free kicks and the number 7? David Beckham. Which Spanish midfielder scored the winning goal in the 2010 World Cup final? Andres Iniesta. Which Brazilian forward was known as O Fenomeno? Ronaldo Nazario. Which Senegalese forward became a star for Liverpool and Bayern Munich? Sadio Mane. Which Danish midfielder famously played after recovering from a cardiac arrest? Christian Eriksen. Which Colombian goalkeeper was famous for the scorpion kick? Rene Higuita. Which German striker holds the record for most World Cup goals? Miroslav Klose. Which French player is nicknamed Mbappé? Kylian Mbappé. Which Brazilian winger became the world's most expensive transfer in 2017? Neymar. Which midfielder is known for the Panenka penalty? Antonin Panenka. Which Argentine winger is nicknamed El Fideo? Angel Di Maria. Which goalkeeper is known for legendary saves with Bayern Munich and Germany? Oliver Kahn. How many did you get right? Drop your score in the comments.